Beautiful sights of Hawaiian, and we're back at the Hawaiian Pro into heat number 10. Round number 3 with Connor Coffin in red jersey, Italo Ferreira in the blue jersey, Maxime Huscenot in the white jersey, and David Van Zyl in the green jersey, Kuiper Girl, along with Peter Mel for the call.
It's up a pretty good number.
Yeah, we take top from the qualifying series at the end of the year, top 10, and we take 22 from the championship tour. We saw that graphic there. Maxime Huscenot just showing us how that swallowtail on those quick feet work all together on that first wave. He fit in a bunch of turns. We're going to go to the back of the line. Here's another look at the opening ride from Maxime Huscenot.
Okay, deep in the lineup too. See his very similar area where we saw waves ridden by the last heat advancement from Josh Moniz. Ultimately, yeah, you want to see himself even 2, 3, 4 heats into this, and he'll rocket up those rankings.
Connor Coffin, championship tour surfer. He's our top seed here. He's 21 on the championship tour. We take 22 at the end of the year, so he's right there at the cut line, but results just to finish off. There we
have zeros. He's carrying zeros.
So David Van Zyl, that's not going to be much. So yeah, back to Italo. You can take our live streaming anywhere. Just don't watch it while you're driving. Italo Ferreira, watch him load up, floats it. Air drops into it, comes around this section, bangs it. 12 o'clock lunchtime, and he's hungry for advancement here.
So here you are looking at it. This first section here, he just floats up over it, but look at the free fall all the way down. No worries there. And then that section attacking. Talk about critical sections. That was one of them.
Maxime Huscenot snaps it off the top. Whitewater face, no problem for Maxime. Lays into layback. 2 walls converge, no problem. Gets through that difficult section. And it looks like he wants to melt this one to the inside, maybe just for an easier paddle out. I don't know if there's a lot of points on the inside here, but he got some dynamic maneuvers done out the back.
There's enough foam in there, but it's going to paddle really nicely because he's not a big guy. You know, he's a lean, average height, probably what, 165, 170 maybe, or even lighter.
Wave, I wasn't too sure how they were going to score it, and so yeah, you kind of, you know, you hit and hope, and I just was kind of trying to catch a lot of waves towards the end just to try and guarantee myself a spot.
And that barrel wave was one of your keeper waves. The beach erupted when you popped out of that thing. Were you as surprised as we were that you found a barrel at onshore?
That wave, I think Melling had priority, and he kind of passed it up. It was a really slow start, but I just saw it kind of doubling up, and you never know. You really got to keep your options open. And
watch a replay here of Italo Ferreira trying to improve on his low score.
He did too.
A little inside wave. Was able to get what, at 6.27?
6.27, so that wave right there, just great surfing by Italo, showing that he's got our rankings. Connor Coffin, this is his second wave, opened up with 3-3, bounces off the lip there, no opportunity, flicks the board away in frustration because he waited here at the Hawaiian Pro. There we go. And caught up with Connor Coffin on his way to what was looking like a good wave, but just caught an outside rail and went down.
Sunday afternoon.
David Van Zyl carves it through that turn, keeping it on rail the whole time. Little variety with another swooping carve. Well, we'll get to see that turn.
So again, it carries the speed here. It pumps up, a little snap, and then there, whips it. But then this turn, a little different angle, layback, and then brings that arm back around. You see it's behind his body, and then he swoops it across as
it's a labor carve. Italo. And I always just keep on watching Italo because you never know what he's going to do. Wave doesn't have a ton of opportunity, so he just kicks out, but he's going to remain in first place.
But bigger picture, you're going to be there for the birth of your first child. So congratulations to them, and also to Dumpy for getting a spot. You know, you're an alternate. As we watch the replay there, or sorry, that's live action.
Live action, Italo just picking apart that wave, and right behind him, Connor Coffin. Nice carve up in the lip there, and Coffin finishes off. What's he need? He needs an 8.74 if he wants to get into second place on just one wave.
The 5-minute thing, it's where you literally have to have someone call in and say, hey, I'm not going to show up, and then that's when you get your spot. Let's take a look at the recap here. Early stages went to Italo Ferreira with his 8.33. Maxime Huscenot has been able to put it together with a 5.5 and a 6.57. but has been fairly quiet in this back half of the heat. He's allowed Connor Coffin to kind of start digging in, as well as David Van Zyl to start catching up. But right at the moment, with 4 minutes to go, Maxime sits in that second spot. But he's got to try and improve on his low score of a 5.5 and make it a little bit harder for Connor or David to catch up.
Van Zyl, smooth there with that combination wrap. Jolson tail.
Ooh,
here he is.
Let's see what happens.
What do you got, Connor? Needs a 7.27 now. Layback snap.
Oh! What happened?
Given an advantage today, given the frequency of the waves. Van Zyl, 6.35. He can still do it. Needs a big section to close out here. Float, and the lack of open face may hinder that score and keep it pretty low.
I would take a look at the replay here. And he sees as there's some open face down the line. But this first section, nice snap there, but this section didn't quite pay off for him. If it had been a little bit more clean and vertical face, maybe.
Heat leader with priority, and he's going to utilize it. And let's just enjoy the surfing of Italo Ferreira on this wave, because we're going to see him into round the 32. Little wedge here. Always so quick on the backhand. Told you, yeah. Boom.
And that will be huge for him, because most likely he'll slide into that top 10 picture.
Just with that heat win.
Yeah, so I mean, he's already adds 1,500 points probably. So I mean, it's not quite enough yet, but right now sounds like he'll move up in there.
He's looking in form. Italo Ferreira and Maxime Huscenot move on.